Cirque du Soleil tonight.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I've never seen this or any of their things, and I'm really excited. It's at 7:30 at the Sears Center, so it's a little bit of a drive.
So you saw it on television, though, before, right?
I watched a preview recently on the internet, just like a little 30-second thing, but I know what it is, but I haven't seen like the show, like I haven't seen the whole show on TV or anything.
Oh, okay. Then you're going to love it, yeah.
You've seen it then?
It's pretty cool.
I think it looks cool. And anyway, I don't know. It's the circus. I'd go to a regular circus, even if it was not the best.
Yeah, I go for the popcorn.
As long as there's like a barrier between the animals and me or something.
Are there animals with Cirque du Soleil?
I don't think there are, but I mean like in a circus. Because you see these YouTube clips now where the lions jump past the, the mesh netting and somebody gets
they're hungry.
Killed.
Yeah.
Well, it's the elephants that like stand on one toe. Or whatever. Like that, to me, it's like, that's fake. Like, that's not a real elephant.
Well, no, it's a real elephant, but they're very angry elephants.
Yeah, but elephants can't stand on a...
Well, that's why you bring kids.
To feed them.
Yeah, exactly.
To motivate them.
Exactly. Yeah. So how is Fabian?
I think he's doing pretty well. He's going to the show tonight, as are my sisters and two of my friends. So...
Oh, group.
We got a whole big group going. It was going to originally be a triple date, but my one sister's boyfriend couldn't come because he's doing something else. He's actually a dancer, which is why I wanted him to come, but he has some lighting gig that he's got to do. So my sister's coming, and, Faves is doing pretty good. Yeah. I think he's a little tired, maybe, because he's been working hard.
Oh, I was going to say, what have you been doing?
I know. Actually,
take credit, dear.
Yeah. Well, we are excited to see each other tonight, but I don't know, it's so cold. We kind of took a few days off.
Yeah, it is. It's very cold out.
Cold. Everybody's getting worn down. I actually thought I might have been dipping into the sick pool yesterday, but I feel great today.
Well, honestly, it's just been that cold, dry winter. It's just nasty.
Gloomy.
And then, of course, you guys had that great trip to, Columbia.
And then we came back and to this.
Yeah.
I sent out my first email to the group that I visited there. I haven't gotten any response other than an automatic response so far. So I'm hoping to hear some feedback that's positive.
Oh.
I'll keep you guys posted.
All right. So a little family checkup there.
Yeah, I'm hoping that, maybe some casual, infrequent correspondence can go on for a while just to keep the connection going. But, I don't know. I really don't email people for fun, so I'm actually, eager to check my email now in case they wrote back.
Oh, pretty neat.
So
did Fabian
I hate my email,
report?
Actually, so this makes it more exciting.
Every day it's like, I've got so many emails.
Yeah.
But everybody out there can keep sending them.
Please keep sending them, yes.
Yeah, it's a love-hate thing. It really is.
Hey, as long as they're good, but I get, half of it's just the junk.
Right.
Yeah.
Emails from the community are always good.
Yeah.
I always like getting those.
Yeah, those are great.
Oh, I like fan email, no question.
Absolutely.
I like getting the feedback, ideas for shows and things. But when you're sitting there and you're sitting there 2, 3, 4 hours going through email or I'm gathering the news for the next day or whatever, you get really tired of it.
And then you hear
down.
the bink and you're like, it better be good.
Well, and the other thing is too, everybody's got it on their phone now, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I almost did it. I'm up. I'm going to renew the contract. I'm calling all the companies and comparing prices, and I'm with AT&T. I've been with AT&T almost as long as I've been alive. So I'm looking at this thing. Yeah, since the brick phone,
Yeah.
So since the bag in the car phone.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at all this stuff, and they've got all these cool phones, and little touch screens and all this. And I'm like, I have a BlackBerry, okay? So I'm looking at these things. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, data plan. Ooh, I could surf the web. There's GPS. I can do this. I can do that. But they can find me. Mm-hmm. And see, right now, my barrier, my salvation is if somebody text messages me and says, did you see the email? I can go, nope.
Yeah.
But if I'm carrying the potential email, yeah. And then did you see they have this app where every time somebody calls you or you call somebody, it will bring up all of their text messages, all of their emails, all of their contact information and history?
You know,
This is
I
a
haven't
bad
seen that,
thing.
yeah.
I haven't seen that app, but
I mean,
You mean-
just shoot me.
You mean like all the emails like that you've sent to them? Or?
The correspondence
Okay.
related to them, and it starts with the most recent, so that you can literally be on your phone, look at this 4-inch screen, and touch that, because the name of the person
Right.
comes up, and it's like these pages, these layers, the little icon, the picture, and you can click on which one of the, if they're referencing an email, and I'm like, just load the gun, I don't, because and especially I got this. If I say I'm turning my computer off at 9:30 or 10 at night because I'm get up at 3:30 in the morning, then I can also say I didn't see it until I get off the show, get home,
Right.
and whatever. And a lot of times I don't turn on the computer. I don't know about you guys, but when I get home, I don't turn it on until after I've had dinner or after I've relaxed in the afternoon or something. And so this is like, you have to at some point be able to turn stuff off.
I turn my laptop on every 5 days or so.
That's
There you
it?
go.
Really?
I'm telling you,
Well, you're using it all day at work.
I'm not into using it when I'm not at work.
Yeah.
I am way into using it if I have a burning question that needs a quick answer, like, who is that actor in that movie?
Yeah.
Or how much money's in my checking account right now? But that's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Or maybe movie times now.
Yeah. Because it's cold out. I don't want to cruise past the theater.
And
so
I
many
am
times.
telling you, I know that we are on this path of technology, and maybe I'm old school, but I don't know how I can be old school compared to you, George Lee.
Thank you.
But, you think there's ever going to be this moment in time where people just say, forget about it? Like, let's go backwards a little?
I don't think so.
Let's stop with everything?
I was talking about that yesterday, as a matter of fact, on the air. I got out this box, and in it were letters from my great-grandfather.
Letters
from my grandmother. I'm a tactile person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can see there's like
Indeed.
a 4-inch pile of paper. I want to hold that. I want to look at that. I want to see, as he got older, his handwriting got shakier. But the penmanship, I mean, nobody can write nowadays. Nobody does that anymore. And you barely, you used to get greeting cards. You barely get cards. I get tons of Christmas emails. Spare me,
Even last night I was talking about, even now you don't even get as many regular Christmas cards as you do these computerized photo cards.
Yeah.
Which can be fun, but
Well, yeah.
also
Then you're
can be
printing them out.
cheaper.
If I want to put them up in the house like I used to, put out the cards, so I can look at everybody's, smiling faces. Then I have to print it all out, and too much trouble, Send me a letter. Now I know postage has gone up and all that, but I mean, I really. And it's not the same. When you see that handwriting, you can tell if it was dashed off quickly, or if they took the time to sit down to write, or if they were crying, because there will be teardrops on the letter you got.
like all the letters Colin sends.
All of mine are stamped with
What
a
about
tear.
the postcard I sent you, Colin? How'd that make you feel to get
Oh,
a
it
real
was
piece
so-
of legitimate
no,
mail?
it was really cool, and it
From
was something,
Columbia.
right? And that's what it was. It was from Columbia. You get an email from Columbia, and it's like an email from Gray's Lake. It's the same thing. But it's like, wow, this was something that was in another country, and it's still, and it's got the cool picture on the front and everything. And you can send pictures through email, of course, but actually having a hard thing you can hold in your hand,
yeah.
it is different. And what I hate so much about emails is when I get them and they have the most awful punctuation in the world and like half sentences, and not even from like people who they're from people who I know write very well, or who maybe even write for a living or whatever, and they just send off these little short little notes.
I got to tell you, I have a degree in communications journalism, right?
Yeah.
And I do it too. I'm like, I'm in a
I know,
hurry,
and
I don't even care.
and I do as well.
Capitalize the I, please.
Yeah, right, something like that, or just you'll get emails that don't have any capital letters in them at all,
Yeah.
and it's just and it's obviously you still get the message and it's still the same information, but it's just tacky sometimes.
And sometimes these text messages I get.
Text messages are even
I'm
worse.
trying to translate.
Like what?
Right.
B4
Yeah.
U C or
It's like the vowel keys are broken or something on there.
I C U what?
Yeah, right.
Oh, I see you. Yeah. Even when I was a kid in high school, we didn't write notes like that.
Yeah.
No. No.
See, and
Our big innovation was the B, the letter B, and 4.
B4.
Yeah, B4. That was the big one.
Or what about well, geez.
See, what I think
Never mind.
what's bad is passing notes in class. I'm sure has become just a lost art among today's.
I was wondering that the other day.
Because you can still
They're
sneak in your
texting,
phone and
yeah.
text, but there's no challenge in that. There's no challenge. Just
if you can't fold a note into a tight triangle and pass it to your buddy
Right.
during passing period,
Palm it off.
You know
right.
what I mean? I was the note writing queen in high school, and I still have all of my note boxes from my friends, which probably total, I'm not even joking, like 7 boxes filled to the
Oh
brim
my
with notes.
gosh.
See, I didn't save any, but yes, like you, we
That's
passed
cool.
them. We drew pictures, comical, naked pictures of teachers, and we would pass them off, and that was part of the art.
Do you like me? Yes,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
I like that decisive maybe.
Yeah.
That's a definite maybe.
Keeps you
Possible.
hoping,
It's
though.
possible I like you, but
Keeps you
it might be
hoping.
holding out for
Yeah,
something
that's
better.
right. That's right. Well, in my school, it was so small, there wasn't much any better. Unless you were dating farm animals.
Which
Yeah.
some of them probably were.
Yeah.
Some of the fellas that I dated actually
Were farm animals.
Yeah, and some of the girls. We actually had a beef queen and a pork queen,
Nice.
very closely resembling their royal
What do you?
lineage.
If you're named the pork queen, what do you get? Like a side of bacon or what?
Oh, I'm telling you, you should have seen her. It was a thing of beauty, is a
She have a
joy
snout?
forever. Pretty much. Yeah.
Bacon
Yeah.
or sausage, guys? What do you like better?
That's right. Now, don't even go to the making bacon stuff, man. Don't even go. No, but yeah, it's a lost art. And so we were talking about that, the whole email thing. And so there I am salivating over this phone that will do everything for me. But then I started thinking about that. The letters from my daughter when she was in the Peace Corps in Africa. That little envelope from Niger. She's buying the thinnest paper and the thinnest envelope she can so that one stamp can hold that many more pages of her tiny. And she wrote, the handwriting was so tiny, it was like I was trying to read my thickness of my thumbnail just so she could get as much in as she could. And you miss that. And what do I do now? My son over in Iraq is sending me lovely emails about growing up and how much he misses me and all that. Do I print these off and put these in the same box with the handwritten letters? There's something missing there.
Right. Yeah, I think you do, but yeah, I can see that's not going to be the same.
Yeah, yeah. It's not. I'm not going to be able to hand these to his daughter and say, "Oh, look, your dad wrote this one day." Like I can hand her letters from her great grandfather and say, "Look at this. This is nice," but it's lost. And come on, if you get a love note from the fabulous Fabian, you
Fabulous
won.
Fabian.
The fabulous Fabian. You know what? He actually does a good job buying like the perfect card.
Really?
And writing.
Oh,
some
an
sort of
artist though. He's an artist.
smoochy love note in it. And he always adds like extra hearts, like he draws them all over. And the elephants. I'm on the elephants now. The envelope is what I meant to say. Man, it always.
No, Fabian and I are on the same page. Like
Oh, you're Mr. Romance too.
I have learned
we
the
will
value.
be checking with Meredith on
I
this.
have learned the value of just a short handwritten card can go a very long way. So if any boyfriends or husbands are listening out there, it can go. I mean, it seems sometimes to the guy that can seem like
a pain.
Yeah, you're just kind of like.
I was
yes,
actually told it was a
yes,
pain.
It can be a pain. It can be a pain, but it goes a long way, and it's definitely worth it.
You hear that, Tony?
And not just once every 5 years either, right?
Right.
You
don't even need an occasion.
Leave a nice, cute little note under the table runner.
I mean, it can like.
You get one once every 5 years? Dang.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Whoa.
No,
yeah, guess who has flowers sitting on her bedside table right now?
Wait,
From the fabulous Fabian.
I was going to say, and you didn't purchase them?
I did not.
Your sisters didn't purchase them either?
In fact, they did not.
Nice.
In fact, they were purchased by one Fabian Balcazar.
All
cool.
right.
And given to one Catherine Ann Gressy.
Very
All right.
cool.
Little. But I'm telling you, I'm good.
Wait.
The tulips. We talked about the tulips last week, and I'm still going to do that.
I'm telling you.
I'm still doing that.
Tulips, daisies, some simple.
I'm doing it, and I'm
floral bouquet.
going to tell you how that goes up. And I'm going to say these make me eager to spend springtime with you, or something to that effect, and I'm gonna